And police have identified the man who died as a result of a fire at the Villa Serene in Elmira Heights early this morning. 63-year-old Bernard Gary Marshall died after falling from his 11th story apartment window.
Another 120 residents who live there were forced to evacuate to the North Presbyterian Church, and where the Red Cross is setting up to give them shelter. WENY Samantha Potter visited the shelter and has the latest update on the displaced residents. Samantha.
John and Jennifer, most of the displaced residents were picked up by family members, but the Red Cross anticipates between 12 to 20 people will stay overnight in the shelter. The Elmira Heights Police and Fire Department responded to a fire at Villa Serene, a senior citizen apartment complex on 14th Street around 5 this morning. According to first responders, the fire started in apartment 1103, also the home of Bernard Marshall, who lost his life while trying to escape. 120 of the 180 residents were forced to evacuate the apartment complex and taken to the Red Cross shelter set up at a nearby church.
The pastor to church was wonderful. She opened up their food pantry, which has clothing distribution in it, so we were able to get some clothing for some of these residents and get some socks on their feet. We got them breakfast, so first thing we're doing it someplace safe, dry, warm.
Robinson says the North Presbyterian Church was ideal because it's all one level, making it easier for the elderly. Firemen have brought medications from the apartments to the residents, and some of the pets have been taken from the apartments and brought to the shelter to be reunited with their owners.
It's a very difficult time for a number of people. Some of the people had to leave and leave their pets. They're very concerned about that.
More than 18 Red Cross volunteers have been working with the residents at the shelter, as well as trained disaster mental health volunteers.
So as long as these people are displaced, we'll be working with emergency management to care for them. We have had shelters open as long as weeks after large disasters.
Fire investigators from Chemung County and New York State are still working with the Elmira Heights Police to find the cause of the fire. Some of the residents were allowed back into their apartment later this afternoon. The Red Cross says others who can't go back home for a few more days may be put up in a hotel. We will continue to keep you updated on the story as more details become available. In the studio, Samantha Potter, WENY News.